Hello, everyone. Welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. Hey, everybody. Hope you enjoyed your Monday. I was not here, obviously. I was not here yesterday, darlings, so I am back for Tuesday chat. um, Sunday, I had an amazing box opening, so if you did not watch that yet, make sure you go check that out. Today, of course, I'm going to be showcasing that adorable baby. And so if you don't want to see her, okay, if you'd rather watch the box opening first and be surprised, I'm just letting you know ahead of time that I am going to have her on in a few minutes. So now would be the time to shut me off and then go back, watch that, and come back. So I do have a few things to talk about before we get to the baby. And I have notes today. Notes, not too many notes. It's a short note. So I am going to be doing a tag today. It is the hashtag A Gentle Start that was created by Kitty over at Kitty's Dolls and Collectibles. So make sure you check out her channel if you don't know who she is. She's a wonderful lady with amazing videos, amazing dolls. So please go check her out. And so I'm going to answer those 5 questions. It's just a short tag, and I will do that in a little bit. I don't know what part of the video, so don't ask me. I have no clue. All right, I don't have any order today. I don't have any, all I know is I have about 2 hours till my first 2 kids get home. So we have a little bit, okay? We have a little while. So probably going to be the regular 2-hour video as usual, my movie, So we'll just go along as we go along, and that's it. I want to give a shout out to Janelle over at Twin Mom because she is on vacation. Woo woo. I hope you are enjoying your vacation, girl. I hope you're having an amazing time. And all that good stuff, relax and enjoy. We all need a vacation sometimes. I can't tell you. I think my vacation is the ER. I cannot even tell you when I mean, years and years when we've been on a vacation. Honestly, us as a family with the kids and everything, we have never been on a vacation. So, people that are able to go, you're very lucky, enjoy it, and have lots of fun. Be safe. Be safe too. Don't drink too many pina coladas or, shots of tequila. Nothing like that, all right? Just be careful. So, I'm going to do a name reveal of my new baby today. I also have a name for my silicone, which I do not have her near me. I might pause you guys later in the video and grab her just to do the name reveal. But she's over there in the silicone basket from Aunt Sherry, and I keep all the silicones in that basket now, Sherry. That became the silicone basket. It's not even a basket, guys. It's that pine tree and pink soft, kind of like cuddly, I don't think it's called a Moses basket. It's like a baby lounger, something like that. Very soft, so they are all in that. They have claimed that because my reborns have the bassinet and they have a stroller, which Santina has taken over because Jack and the new baby are sharing the bassinet for now. And then I have a regular Moses basket that's also used for the reborns, but that is actually sitting inside the bassinet at the moment because I don't have the space for it yet. I don't know if I will. I don't know what's happening, but I'm looking for something that I can, put another piece of furniture on for the babies. So, because a lot of things like that you buy, let's say like a baby swing or something like that, the footprint of it is too large for my space. So I really have to get things that are smaller and more compact. And then kind of, and a lot of the compact baby items are lower to the ground, unfortunately, or made for on the ground. So unfortunately, I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I'll never pick them up, so I want something that's higher up. I am thinking, and I've always said this, and I just never got it yet. I want a mini crib for them. But even that, it would just be for my reborns. I won't put the silicone next to it. So I still would have to have a space for them. So, if I had the mini crib, obviously I would pack up the bassinet and anything, that's over here. But, that's down the line because that's not really in the forefront of my brain right now. Is that even how you say it? I don't know. Look, I don't know. All right. Anyway, I do have a stroller that I would like to use eventually, but even that is like, again, it's a big piece, it's a regular baby stroller. So I don't really have the space for that in here. But we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. Right now, like I said, I'm trying to get like a bench or another ottoman or something with storage underneath, or that I could put the baskets that I currently have, the gold ones, underneath, and then, the Moses basket on top of that. So I'm looking for that because the way it is right now, they're on top of that pink bench that I fell over. You guys all know, you know what I mean? That I fell backwards over. So that one is crushed, obviously, but it still, works to hold the basket, but it just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. So I'm looking for something else for that. But anyway, I also, let me see. Okay, so that's really all that's on my papers. That is the questions for the tag that we'll do later on, and then the name reveal, because I tallied it up, all the votes from my comments in her unboxing video. And I tallied all those votes and then added my vote to it. So we will get to that later on once I show the baby. First, I wanted to talk about, okay, so this over here, I'm going to move you guys for a second here. This over here is, well, you see my rabbit from Anna, but that is the, what the hell am I trying to say? The nice wooden baby crate that Janelle had sent me for Happy Mail. And for a while, I didn't know exactly what I was going to do with it. I went back and forth. Should I put diapers in it? Should I use it for the 18-inch dolls? Should I even make a crib out of it, for somebody to go in? So I wasn't sure. Hey, Amanda. So I wasn't sure. I hope you like your Hempstead baby. I really do. I was waiting for this one because this is the one. This is the one, and I hope you love her. And if not, I'm taking her. I'm first place here. I got her. I got her. I hope you love her. I'm pretty sure you do. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty positive about it. Anyway, so this crate. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. I was going to put diapers, 18-inch clothes. I didn't know. Okay. Now it came with baby hangers, a few of them, and I would like to eventually get more, but then I don't want to fill it too much, but I love the fact, I will tell you, okay, I wasn't sure when it was, this is what I'm saying, right? I had it on the ground. I had it on my pink furry rug here ever since I opened it, because I just, again, I didn't know what to do with it. I had to think, So this morning, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I can't have this on the floor. I had the 18-inch dolls in front of it. There was like all packed on this side of the room. I was like, I can't do this. I can't get to anything. So I got to do something here. So I decided to see how it would look up here on the drawers. So I have my drawers here. These are let's move this over. We're also going to do some surgery on the bunny. So I have my drawers here. Okay. These are the white little drawers that I got for the babies. So now what I'm going to do is, I do have to move this over a little bit because now I'm realizing that you can't open, I don't think you could open the drawer over here. I think my chair is in the way. And yes, I still have my gingerbread blanket on. That's staying on. It's staying on, all right? I love it. So we're going to do surgery on this bunny. We're going to take off his heart. We're going to just, because it's real simple. It's just one thread, really, that's holding it together. So I'm going to take his hands off there. We're going to take this bow off, and then we're going to so this way he's just a regular pink little bunny that she could hold. Because I'm not too thrilled with red. I think red is probably, well, after yellow and orange, red is really another color that I'm not interested in. But the bunny is adorable and this pink is adorable. So we'll just, snip those off and, we'll do that. We'll do that in a minute after I explain the crate. So wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. So I put it up. No, there. Now you could see the bunny stuff. You could see the drawers. Okay. So I stacked that up on there. I thought at first that it might be a little too heavy. And so I just tried it, and it works. Okay, it works. At least for now, until I could figure something else out. I might buy the bench and then put that on half of it, depending on how big it is. I don't know yet, but for now, it's going to stay up there. Now, for the hanging part here, okay, I don't know if you guys, can you guys see this? There, maybe that's better. There we go. Hey, and then you could see Leilani over there. Look at her, that beautiful. She's looking up at the clothes. She wants to see what she's going to wear next. She's got her sweater there. She's got her dress from Portugal. She's got her little romper up there. So she's just looking, and then she's going to tell Mom later on, hey, Mom, I'm going to take this outfit, you know? So you could see better how it is up here, all right? And so then I hung up the clothes here. Let me show you. So see? I hung up her little romper up there. This Tina got me. We got her little beautiful little sweater that I need to button because I don't want it to fall off. But her beautiful little sweater. Tina, this is going on her next because it has not gone on her yet. I'm thinking I could put it on the new baby too. And I might do that because this is really cute. I might do that. This is so cute. I love this. And this actually has a matching hat. So what I did was I tried to take the more like boutique outfits, you know, because I wanted it to look that way, you know. So here's the dress from Portugal. And then this, I can't wait to put on somebody in the summer. That adorable. Tina sent this in the very first Happy Mail. And I love this. I absolutely love it. It's like a silky thin material with the strawberries. This is so cute. And I cannot wait to put it on somebody. I think I could really put it on the Cuddle Babies. They just need a long sleeve shirt and then tights. So I'm going to do that. That might even work with over this maybe. What do you think, Tina? I don't know. I think maybe these are too light pink to go with the mauve. I don't know. But that's cute. I mean, if I have the mauve tights, I don't have mauve tights. I don't know. I'll have to see about that. But so these are the 4 I have hanging up with the 4 hangers it came with. And then it has the beautiful flowers on the top. So what I'm going to do is what I already started to do. I don't know if you could see, but I'm going to show you. Oh, no. What I do with... Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Stay there. So my famous Snuggle dryer sheets. Okay. Always go in there. So let me hang this back up. So then I could start showing you what we're going to do with this. Okay. So the only thing, it has the swing. And right now I just have Santina's brush up here. Her little comb. Because I don't know really what to put up there. Everything, like I tried putting the booties up there. Like the matching, you know, booties. But they keep falling off the swing. So I don't know. All right. So I don't know what we're going to do with that yet. But what I already did in here, which we're going to do for the girls one here, because I have all the girls' accessories. So we're going to do that first. I already have one in here. I don't know if you could see it. Let's try to... Oh, I didn't want to do that. All right. Well, whatever. So I have the boys one in here. And this one I already did the other day. I think I showed you. Oh, it was her booty that fell in. See? Not supposed to be in there. Well, for now. I shouldn't have done that. Sandra, why'd you do that? Anyway. Got the boy stuff in here. And so I just put this right in the bottom. Okay? And that's what I'm going to do for the girls one as well. So we're just going to put that back there. And, the booties are safe on the other side. So I wanted to put the booties in here too, but I'll just grab them later. So this to me is like, you know, a little boutique shop. And I love it. And I'll tell you why too. Because when I had my doll room, let me straighten you out here. When I had my doll room, I had like a little boutique kind of thing set up where Jason had went like to Lowe's, I think, or Home Depot and got me like the long wooden dowel. Is that what you call it? Like that. And we have shelving in that room. And over here, same shelving. And the brackets are actually like, they're not a standard bracket. They have some kind of design where it has like 3 different holes in it. So we just slid it across and that was that. And so I was able to, I got a bunch of baby hangers. I was so thrilled. I was able to hang everything up and it just looked beautiful. Okay. When I had that doll room, guys, I swear, if you were to walk in there, it just looked like a cozy, comfortable, luxurious boutique. That's just what it was. Okay. I had like the fake flameless candles all set up on the windowsill and on the desk. And I had my area where I just, had the stuff to do their hair and it was beautiful. Okay. It was beautiful. I had 2 bassinets. I had a swing, a couple other little things. I had multiple different color, like furry rugs and the curtains. It just, everything was beautiful and I miss it. I do miss it, but I know that one day I'll have it back again. So, for now we'll just do with what we got, right? So this actually reminds me of that, and it gives me a little bit of that feeling again of the boutique style thing, and that I could hang some of the things. So, it was that was a really nice gift. Thank you so much again, Janelle. It was a really thoughtful gift and I love it. So the bottom we're going to put, like I said, we already put one of these things and then I got another one here, that, I don't know what I was using this for, something for dolls, but it's just a basic, threads. It's just a basic, like, you could pick these up at Walmart. I think they're mainstays, small storage bins. You get a 2-pack for like $1 something. I was like, yeah. I don't know. Wait, I don't know if these were the dollar ones because I bought a bunch of them to organize Danny's art stuff. So some of them were $1, some of them were $2, but not expensive by any means. So, and it came in a 2-pack. They're really sturdy. They have the double handles, and I feel like they're just the right size. Like this fits in one of the plastic drawers here. So I had one for the girls, one for the boys, just for all the accessory stuff. So it doesn't kind of get loose in the drawer with all the clothing. But they work really well, and they fit in these tiny drawers. So if anybody has like the mini plastic drawers, let me see if I could. You see what I mean? The mini ones. They're like the half. They're not the big long ones. They're the half ones. Okay. So yeah, these fit in that. And then you still have room. But anyway. So I was using them that way. But I took them out of the drawers so that it gives me more space inside the drawer for clothing. Okay. And so, what else? Since me and Sherry are going to have, no, she's getting her boy soon. And so we'll be able to twin, even though they're not twins, we could still twin that boy, Stephen and Jack together. So we're already looking at clothes. She sent me things this morning that she wants to get for Stephen. I'm like, oh my God, I got to pick one up for Jack. I got to get one for the other baby because they're really cute and really they're on sale right now too. But anyway, so we're going to put the girl stuff in here because this is how I normally was having it at the moment. Okay. Cause I didn't have one of those in the girl drawers. This is what I was doing. And this is what I do a lot. I use a lot of Ziploc bags, big and small. I am always using Ziploc after Ziploc. We buy a bag of Ziplocs and Jason goes to get one to put some chicken nuggets in or whatever after. And he's like, where are all the Ziplocs? We just bought these because I take half of them just to use for doll storage or, if I'm sending off a doll, I always use the Ziplocs. Yeah, so I still have the Ziplocs. Anyway. So we're going to take this stuff out of the Ziplocs, put it in that thing, organize it nice, and then put it in here next to the boy one that we have in there. And that's what I'm going to use this for as of now. So it could change in the future. I don't know. But so it's not too heavy as well. Because if I put a doll in there on top of there, it's going to get way too heavy, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin the plastic drawers. So for now, we'll keep all the accessories in there, a bin for the girls, a bin for the boys, and then maybe in the middle, in between that, I could stack some diapers. And then the top, obviously, I'm going to hang up I don't have any more hangers to go with this. I'm gonna have to look on Amazon because I do have smaller like baby hangers, like just the regular plastic ones, but they don't look as nice. They're too, I think they're a little too big. So I'm gonna have to find something. I don't know. I don't know now if I should look for. I think doll hangers would be too small for the baby clothes. So I'm gonna have to look for just like a baby hanger that's maybe shaped differently, or is a thinner hanger or so, I don't know. Um, because these are pretty thin, the hangers, so they work. The other ones are kind of bulky, but they're the cheap ones. They're like the cheapest hangers you could buy. But I bought those all like to hang Danny's clothes when he was little, when he was a toddler. I bought like a whole bunch of them. Like I bought like 100 of those white, just bulky like plastic hangers from Walmart. But anyway, so that's what I have left. So I tried, it doesn't work. So we'll see. But I would love to hang more clothes on that. All those pretty knit ones that I have, and whatever else I get. I think I'm just going to use it for more of the, like I said, boutique looking clothes. I'm not going to start hanging sleepers up there and stuff like that, because I feel like that might, take away from the whole, what's that word everybody always uses that I can never say it and I never think of it. When it appeals to you visually. That's what I'll just say it that way. Okay. So it's very nice. I love it. And I love the footprints on it too. Okay. I don't want to cry. Before we start doing this, because we're going to, like I said, organize this, then we'll get to the baby and the rabbit surgery and all that. But I want to take a minute to say thank you. Okay, to my viewers, my subscribers, my friends, because you deserve the acknowledgement. That I want to say that I am so grateful and thankful for all of you, and the ones that did send. I was blessed with many gifts over the entire holiday season. My birthday was November, and then Christmas was December, and I had a lot of gifts and happy mail from people, and I just want everybody to know just how grateful and thankful I am. I don't take this stuff in and say, oh well, this and that, oh thanks, whatever. I really truly feel just so great inside when I get a package from someone. And it's just so, it makes me happy. I feel like, it's been way different. I would say the past 6 months or so, 7 months, whatever it is. I feel a lot different getting happy mail, receiving happy mail, and what I do with that happy mail versus, earlier last year or the year before that. I kind of took it for granted a little bit, and I got stuff from people that really sent from their heart, and it was stuff that honestly I wasn't going to use. It was, maybe used items or things that I just wouldn't use on my dolls in my nursery. And I apologize if that offended anyone, but I do want you to know that I was grateful for receiving that happy mail. I feel like now I just take a different approach to it, and if I really don't like something, I'm not going to announce that and be like, oh, well, I'm not going to use this. So I'm just going to, I wouldn't do that anymore. I feel like I've really grown as a person, and just learned new things over the past months. And I just feel differently. I feel like I'm in a different place, a different space and time. And I feel like when I get happy mail now versus then, it is very different. It's different to me. I feel very, I guess, just blessed to have these things, to have people, want to send me these things. And I must say that the packages that I have gotten over, I don't know, whatever, this past season, okay, we'll say, I have thoroughly enjoyed each package and everything in it, or just single things that people have sent. And even, listen, Alicia, Okay, I want to give a shout out to Alicia. This lipstick, girl, like, I needed this so bad, and I wear it every video. I love it so much. It's my favorite color ever. And I kept putting it on the back burner. I said, you know what? I could wait. I have the other color. Let me finish that one first. Even though I didn't love it as much, I'm like, oh, I'll wear it. I'll wear it. And then you sent this to me for my birthday. And I remember you saying, you know, you wish you could have sent more, that that's all you could send. And I want you to know that this gift meant so much to me. Like I said, I wear it all the time. So it really meant a lot to me that you sent me something that you knew I needed, that I really loved, you know. It was just really great. And the price tag on it means nothing. It just what it means to me. And so I wanted to thank you, Alicia. And I also wanted to give a shout out to her. Her channel is Little Padme, no, Padme Padawan Little Reborns. Got it. And go check out her channel. She recently has been through a little bit of a scare. Her neighbor's house went on fire over the weekend, I believe it was. And it was just go watch the videos. She posted a couple shorts of it. I'm so glad that you guys are safe. I know this is a hard time. And I'm here if you need me. Just text me, girl. But anyway, I just wanted to just put that out there, that it doesn't matter how much you spend. It doesn't matter how little or how big or how much or any of that, that I just enjoy everything that you send. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful to have a bunch of friends surrounding me that are just really good for me, really. That's the best way I could put it, that support me, that, lift me up, that don't, I just enjoy every single one of you. What the? Hold on, guys. Well, guys, Walmart's here. That was a crazy ass knock. That was like a police knock.
Well, you have a knock, but yeah, because you have a sign on the door.
I know, I do. I have a sign on the door that says all deliveries, please knock hard, because they were just leaving shit, and then I didn't know it was there, and then I would have to wait until the thing pops up saying your item has been delivered. They were especially doing that with Walmart delivery, like FedEx or stuff like that, and I'm like, you can't be leaving my package out there. Somebody's going to take my shit. So I put a sign on the door, and Jason kept telling me, take it off, take it off. No, I'm not taking it off, because sometimes we'll be, in the back or in the bathroom or whatever doing something, and they leave it, or they knock real low and you don't even know it's there. So I'm like, I'll just put a fucking sign. I mean, but if that was that's crazy. I think that's the loudest one.
Yeah, that was loud.
I think that's the loudest one we ever got. But anyway, at least he listened to the instructions, Yeah. So, as I was saying, yes, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And it doesn't even matter if you send me anything. I just wanted to show my, what's the word? Gratitude? Is that right? My what?
Appreciation.
Yes. Yes. Sometimes I'm not good with words, guys. Sorry. Appreciation. And is gratitude the right word, though?
What?
Gratitude?
Yeah, gratitude is good too.
Okay. So I just wanted to show that to the people that thought of me and still do. And I love you all. And I love you all regardless of if you send me anything or you don't send me anything. I'm just happy you're here. I'm happy you're watching my video. When every time you like and you comment, you share my video, all of that helps me and my channel to grow. So I appreciate you all. Okay. Gifts or not. Okay. Whoa, there was a box. So let's get to organizing here, okay? We're going to take this stuff out of here. Well, Jason you put the Walmart stuff away?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
The half and half?
Yep.
Okay. The waffles?
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye. All right. So we got these two. And we're going to just take this stuff out. Now, I was so happy, guys. I was so happy because, remember I made these pacifiers a while back? I had this pink one, and then I had this. Let me take it off of her for a second. This purple deer. Oh. And this, I will say, hold on. Oh, the bunny keeps slipping. This is definitely a deer. It's a purple deer. I know everybody sees it, okay? How could you not know a baby deer when you see one? Okay, so she has that one on right now. I also plan to change her because I haven't changed her yet. So I didn't put a new diaper on her. I didn't put a onesie, nothing. I want to do that too in this video. So we're going to organize this. We're going to change her while we do the tag. That's the plan, okay? That's the plan. Now, plans change, especially over here, okay? At Little Meatball's Nursery, plans don't always stay the same. But that is my goal. So we have that pink one too. So these work. I'm so happy that they are the same sided magnet. And I'm so glad I hold it. So glad I held on to these. I do love this one as well. And the yellow, I mean, I can't say it really bothers me. I wish it wasn't there. You know, I wish that I can. Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Is there any way, come here for a sec.
You never call me Jason.
Babe. Hey, babe.
Yeah, that's my name.
He's just doing that because one time I was getting aggravated with him a long time ago. And he called me babe and I got mad and I said, don't call me babe. That's not my name. So, but that was like ages ago.
What's up?
Is there any way what are you doing? They always do this. All of them. 3 cookies per person.
Too late. Sorry.
How many cookies did you eat? Tell the viewers.
8.
No.
Something like that. 7. Don't hate me. I'm not sorry.
Oh my God. Anyway, come on. Be sensible. All right? Let's be
I
sensible.
always get the shaft.
Oh my God. Jason.
Sorry. Well, true. We got a mouthful of cookies.
Oh my God. All right. Okay, well, that's it now.
I thought you wanted to talk to me.
I do, but keep your hands out of the cookie jar.
Mm-hmm.
All right, look. Is it possible to take the yellow off the rim?
I'd say no.
I'm serious. Keep your hands out of those cookies. Oh, why am I showing this? He said no. I mean, I think you could.
I would say no.
I mean, what if you like use them? Use them.
You're gonna ruin it if you try to Dremel it or anything.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know why they would put a yellow rim on this anyway. It's such a pretty pacifier, and then they put that yellow. I don't know. And when I look at this, the butterfly reminds me of Amanda. Now every time I see butterflies, it reminds me of you. So we're just gonna keep this. Maybe I'll send that to you. Because I don't know. Like I said, I like it, but I wish the yellow wasn't there. So then we have some. I guess I should save these. I always throw them away, but I don't know. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna save them. Not gonna save them. I need my Ziplocs to be crisp and fresh. I'm serious. Like these are overworn. Like I won't use them again. Even though there's nothing wrong with them. I just won't use them again. So if you need to use the Ziploc for something, feel free. No food though. You can't put food in it.
I'm good.
You're what? You're glue?
I'm good.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so we have the tights. Now, I don't think anybody has tights on right now. Oh, yes. Oh my God, all these names. I got to start writing them down now because I'm getting too many dolls. I'm not going to remember. Christina and Amanda, I have no idea how the hell you keep track of your dolls' names. No clue. No clue. I get all, my brain starts going crazy. I think, how many dolls? I don't even know how many dolls I have right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 dolls. And I always tell myself, well, you can't really count the little mini silicone. I'm not going to count Nina. So I'll say 8. But like me and Sherry were talking yesterday on the phone. And hi, Sherry. Hey, Larry. He watches the videos with her sometimes. So I was talking with Sherry yesterday again. And we were talking about I asked her how many dolls does she have, in her collection, and she was counting them. And I asked her, I said, well, do you have a small collection or a big collection? And so she counted them and she told me, I was like, I would consider that small. So what I consider, okay, when you say a small collection is $10 or less. So if you have 10 or under, I consider that a small collection. Okay. I guess that's just by me because that's how I feel. So I guess everybody's has a different standard of what that may be, but that's what I feel. So because I feel that once I get to 10 full-size dolls, okay? So I'm not even going to count little Nathan or Nina, okay? But we will count the other ones because they're on the bigger side. Once I get to 10, I start feeling overwhelmed because I can't pay attention to all of them at once. I'm not counting my 18-inch dolls neither because that's different. I mean like baby dolls and toddlers together. So, once it gets to 10, I start to feel frustrated with myself and annoyed because I want to play with them. I want to interact. I am a very hands-on collector. I like to change them. I like to play with them. I would say I play more with my Santina, my Maddie toddler, than anybody else. I'll be honest with you because it's fun to brush her hair and fix it in little ponytails and, and she's looking at me and smiling and I'm changing her clothes. And I love the bigger clothes as well. There's so many more cute options like for dresses and stuff like that. So I really, and I feel like I can play with her. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry about anything about her peeling or about her breaking or about her, just anything, I don't feel like nervous to change her and dress her and hug her and, stuff like that. So I would say that I play with her the most out of everybody in my collection right now. Leilani, I absolutely love. Look at this baby. How could you not love looking at her? Look at her. Look at her. Oh my God. Look at her. She's going to get some time next video. I promise, guys, because I want to change her out of that. But, me and her, I was looking at her last night. It's so funny. I was looking at her and Ethan was sitting on the couch and he looks over at me and he's like, what are you and Leilani having a staring contest? Because I was just looking at her, and she's looking back at me. So I was just like appreciating her art, I was just looking at her and how real she looks. And I was looking at her but she's content in her little thing. And she, honestly, I'm going to be honest, she has been sitting there in the bouncer since she was on the last video with us. I don't know what that was. So when we dressed her in the ballerina outfit, I haven't touched her since. So I feel like she's more of a looking at piece. It amazes me how real she looks. I want to pick her up, but I also don't want to ruin her. Like, I feel like I have to be very careful when dressing her. So I don't want to really disturb her, if that makes any sense, okay? But I do want to switch her out. When I take her out to redress her, I think I'm going to put the new baby in the bouncy seat so that she's showcased for a little while. And then put Leilani in the bassinet. So they'll switch around. No, they'll switch it up. So I also feel that, I just, like I said, I gravitate towards the toddler more, and my silicones. Because I don't feel like, like I said, anything, what's going to happen? They're going to get dirty. I'll give them a bath. What's going to happen? So I do hold them more, especially at night, because I don't feel like I feel safe, like if I fall asleep holding one, if whatever, if it falls on the ground while I'm sleeping, it's just I know that the doll's still going to be all right. Um and I do, I have I would say just about every silicone I have fallen asleep with at one point or another. Um I found they're comforting, the weight of them. I think it's really the weight, the way that because I wear when I go to sleep at night, I have a weighted heating pad that goes over my shoulders. And I'll tell you this, even when I don't have the heat on, I still wear it every night because the weight of it on my over my shoulders, it brings me comfort in some sense. Okay. It makes me feel more safe. And so I'm able to, be calm. Especially at nighttime, you gotta have that calmness. Although I can't say, last night was a little tricky for me because, um, my leg was hurting really bad, to the point where it would wake me up. And then I would have to, either get up. I was getting up and walking around at like 1 o'clock. First, I got up at 11:30. I think I fell asleep around 9. I got up at 11:30, and then I had to get up and walk. I had to walk it off because my leg hurt so bad. I couldn't stay in one position. It just kept hurting. So I would walk around, and then I sat down. I put House Hunters on, International House Hunters this time. Love that show. I'll watch all of them. I love the Beach House edition. I love all of them. I love watching that because what I do is I picture myself being there, that I'm the one looking at these houses and I have to decide which one I'm going to pick, to move into. So it's fun. It's kind of like a game as well as a TV show for me anyway. So I sat down, I was watching that. I watched an episode of that. My leg was still hurting. I had to keep moving it, moving. I had to get up again. And then I fell asleep for a little bit. And then I got up again around 1:30 or so. And then I had to walk. I went to the bathroom. I walked around. It was just not a good night for me. And then I took one of my gabapentin, and I said, okay, you know what? This will help me go back to sleep. So I took that, and then I sat down and watched more House Hunters, and then I guess I dozed off, but it was around already like 4 o'clock, and I usually get up at that time. So when I fell asleep, then the kids, were up, and Ethan was already showered and ready to go to school. So it was around 6:30 that I woke up. So didn't have the best of the nights, but hopefully it'll be better tonight. But anyway, so let's get back to this, okay? So we have the tights, and Leilani has one of these on. So we're just gonna fold it. It is damn cold in here. Oh my God. Is it cold? I think Amanda said it was, and Tina on her video, I think they both said that it was really cold in Florida last night, like 40 degrees or something. And I guess that's cool for you guys. You don't even want to know what it is here. It's really cold here. I would think, it's cold enough to snow for sure, but it's just really, really cold. But you see, you guys aren't used to it. You guys are used to, the sunny days and then rainy afternoons, and then the sun comes back out. So, oh my God, I used to hate that when I would go to the beach with my mom. My mom loved the beach. She loved it. We went there every single day that I was there. And I love the beach too. But you just, nowadays you got to be careful going. I wish my kids could experience the ocean. They never have. None of them have ever been to the ocean. And I grew up going to the beach all the time, so that's a little difficult. But anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yeah. So when we would go, we would go in the morning, like after coffee and stuff, we would go to the beach, and then, we would stay there. And then I remember, so we would tan and go in the water until about lunchtime. And then we would go across the street to the pizzeria over there and have some pizza with no cheese, just sauce and basil, fresh basil and garlic. And oh my God, it was so good. Now, I don't really like garlic that much anymore ever since I was pregnant with Danny. I kind of switched it up. Then I hated garlic and onions, and I started loving cheese. So that was a little weird for me. But anyway, then I loved garlic. So anyway, it was so good, the pie, and it was so thin and crispy the way they made it. Oh my God, it was so good. Anyway, put a little olive oil on it and some sea salt. Oh my God. Why am I always, I'm always talking about food on here. I must make everybody freaking hungry. Anyway, so, we would go across the street, have pizza, then we'd go back to the beach. And when we went back to the beach, then after lunch, we would walk. That's when we would walk and go, you know, back and forth, whatever. Anyway, so around that time, you would see the clouds roll in, and then all of a sudden it's pouring rain, like even like thunderstorms sometimes. And it was just pouring rain. And we're like, oh shit, you know, hurry up, get in here. And we would go into a store on the, you know, over there on A1A and just go in the store or whatever. And then look around. I think it was, I don't know what that, but that road, the main road by Beachside. Anyway, so we would go into the store and just wait until it stopped raining. And then we would go, because it would only be like, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. You know, sometimes a little bit longer. We just go, and that was it. And actually, when I was down there, you know, one time when this happened, we went into the tattoo parlor. And they did piercings there. Now, I had already had, for newbies, like, because I've already said this, but years back, before I even went down to Florida, I had my tongue pierced. And I thought it was going to hurt like hell, okay? I'm anticipating this extreme pain, you know. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just deal with it, you know. I was a go for it kind of girl, you know. Let's just do it. And honestly, it didn't hurt. It was just, all I remember is them grabbing my tongue with the plier things, pulling it out, and then they had this big, I tried not to look, but of course I was like, and they said, okay, you're just going to feel heat. And that's all I felt. When they're putting it through, my face got bright red hot. You know, like my face was on fire for a second. But there was no real pain. I think afterwards, you know, because you got to keep jiggling the barbell and all that to make sure, you know, it doesn't get all crusty and everything. And I know it's not for everybody, but, you know, I wanted it at the time. I wanted it. So I would say I kept it in for a while, like a year maybe, and then I took it out and then it closed. So that didn't go bad. But that was a different time. So fast forward. My sister had already pierced my nose at home with ice and a sewing needle. So we already had pierced nose. And then I'm thinking, okay, let's just, I wanted to do something quick, right? We couldn't stay for a tattoo. They didn't really have an opening anyway. So the piercings you could do. So we went on Beachside over there. And I had them do it's probably still here, Marilyn Monroe, right over here. And I had them do right here, in the middle of my lip. So here and here. And I loved them. It didn't hurt at all. I loved the piercings. But the thing was, the things that they pierce it with, they look ugly. They look ugly. They're little tiny barbells. And the reason they do that is because it needs to heal before you could put the cuteness in it. Okay. So I wanted it because I like the little diamond studs, you know, that you could put in, the little tiny diamonds, just so you shine a little bit. And that was my whole goal. So I kept them in, and even though it looked freaking ugly with those stupid things, I'm like, I want the little cute diamonds. And I waited and waited. And I think then I eventually just gave up. I also had a ring through I forgot what you call it, both sides. And I actually couldn't take that one out when I went to have Danny, the doctor, seen it, because they were like, you got to take off all jewelry before the C-section. And I was like, well, I can't take this off. You know, I can't take it off. They're like, well, you want us to try? And so they did it. They took it out for me, actually. So that was out. But yeah, so these two, I never tried to get back in. I don't know. They're probably closed by now. But yeah, so I really did. I wish they could have just pierced it with the little tiny diamond things, because then I would have kept them for sure. I think that's cute, a little bling on your face. I like that. Nothing too extreme. I didn't want like all barbells hanging out everywhere. That's not my thing. I just liked a little bit of, jazzing up, a little bit of sparkle and glitter and shine. But anyway, so that's my piercing story. So now you know. So I have my nose, obviously, that was home done. Then I had here, my tongue, and the one around my nose. And then I only have one tattoo on my leg. I would love to get another tattoo one day. But anyway, so here we have, and if anybody's wondering, it's just writing of Jack's name. So it says Jack Preston, my little gem. And then it has little blue gems everywhere. So I also had that done in Florida when Jack was only about, I don't know, 8 months old or so. I went down there to see my sister. My sister wanted to see him. And yeah, so I had that done there. But anyway, I wouldn't mind getting another one or two. I know I always say it, and I will get it before I die. Okay, I will get it. I want on one of my fingers, I want it to say it's Brittany bitch. And I'm getting it. Okay. Sherry, if you want to come with, you're welcome to. I really want that. I mean, I wanted it for years now. So I'm going to get it. I'll get it eventually. You will eventually see that on my finger. I don't know. I'll make it a goal of some sort, Maybe after I lose 50 pounds, then I could get my tattoo. That's a good reward, right? It's not a food reward. Oh my God. I was watching, it was such a sad story. Sometimes we watch, Ethan likes it too. And it's weird that not weird. I don't want to say weird. I guess it's different that he actually enjoys watching it. I don't know. It's whatever. It's a TV show. He watches something the 600-pound life. Okay. And, Jason won't watch it. He's like, I'm not watching this shit. Why am I going to watch this? I'm like, I don't know. Just to see what's going on. I like Dr. Now. I think he's, cool doctor. He's hard on a lot of them, but some of them need it. I mean, different personalities. Right. So, we're watching it, and what was my point? What the hell was my point? Oh, there was this story. Okay. It was so sad. I mean, they're all, they're not happy stories, but, there was this one, guy, I want to say kid, because he wasn't very old at all. I forgot his name. Maybe in his early 30s, maybe. And so, they show the dynamic with the mother, and, basically she even said that he got to a point that she was embarrassed to take him with her out to family functions, or just out to the store or whatever when he was a kid, because he said he was like 450 pounds in I want to say in like 7th grade. And so the mom would actually reward him with food to stay home so that she didn't have to be seen with him. And she knew that he would want this food. Like, she would say, I'm going to McDonald's. I'll go get you whatever you want if you stay home. I'll pick up donuts for you if you stay home. And so she rewarded him like with food. Any little thing that he did, if he got a good grade, if he, did a chore, if he did whatever, just for no reason, just because mommy loves you. Like, hello, and the bigger he got, the more food she fed him, and the more she just didn't want to be seen with him. It was just a horrible, horrible situation. And they're like, you can't be around him. You can't, because at this point he cannot even move. And he's saying he wants help, but if you are the person bringing him the food, and listen, that is the one thing I cannot understand in these shows, is that these people get to a point in their life where they cannot use a bathroom, they cannot move on their own, they cannot clean themselves, they can't do anything, okay, let alone go to the store and get McDonald's. So someone is bringing it to them. Now, I mean, if you see your loved one getting that way, to that extreme, wouldn't you think twice and say, I shouldn't be doing this. Bring them something else, that's healthier, or, I don't know. But I feel like, what I'm saying? At a certain point, they can't do that for themselves, So I think it's a dual thing, and look, it's just the story was sad. I was crying. Like, it's just so sad. And the way the mother talked was so gross. It was really gross the way she talked about her son. I think it was terrible. It was so terrible. Um, and I mean, Ethan was watching it in shock too. He was like, why is she? And he even said that. Why is she still bringing him food? Um, what I don't know. I don't know how I got on this track, but I think it was just sad. That's why it was sad. But anyway, so I got the stockings in here. Okay. And, well, I put the pacifiers in there, but I don't know if they're going to stay there. Oh, so I got the headbands here. I only got a few headbands, really, for, we're at an hour already. Because I keep talking about random shit. Like, Sandra, let's go here. All right, so the headbands, we're going to make this quick. This I saved, because I love this ribbon. I think we're going to tie that around the bunny. I think that's what we're going to do. Then we have the Portugal socks we're going to put in here. I don't have a lot of headbands for any of them, really. So I have those 3, and then this white one. And then I think whatever they have on. I got a couple from Anna, which I have to go through. Oh, that's right. I got this pretty one. Oh, mittens. She needs mittens because, Anna forgot to send mittens unless she might have been having trouble finding them and I told her to forget it. Maybe that happened. I don't know. But usually she sends mittens. I do have a couple pairs, so that's good. That's a good thing. So we'll see what matches with her because I got a couple for Leilani. Now here's the hat that goes with that sweater. So I'm thinking that we should send... What do I have? 2 of the same... How did that happen? I have 2 of the same? One of them must have been sent to me, and then the other one I had bought. Okay, so we'll use one for the babies, one for the toddlers then. And then I have another one? No. Same color. So we're going to put the hat... I gotta hang that up. And then we got these H&M socks. Okay, with the teddy bears. I love these. They're really cute. And they could go like knee-high on the babies. Guys, I haven't been to H&M in forever. Forever. Because look, it's nice to look. It's nice to look if you could just look. Okay? I look, fill my cart, and then when payday comes, I go press buy. If whatever's still there on sale. And I can't do that. I can't do that anymore because my heart and my mind is in another place now. I feel like I don't want to keep just buying for myself. I want to be able to do for others as well. And so I think right now, that's where my heart is at. So I have to kind of adjust a little bit and tweak a little bit, because we're all on a budget, right? But I would rather do for others than myself right now in this moment in time. So that's where I'm at. So I'm really not looking on any of these sites. I will tell you that I would eventually, I will look on Kate Quinn because I want to get one romper for my new baby, in the same style that Jack has. So if there happens to be a girl one, in that style, which is rare, it's rare, then I would get that. But other than that, I'm not looking on H&M. I'm not looking on Carter's. I'm not looking on any of those websites. Because it only pulls you in. It only sucks you in, and then you're like, oh, I need to get this, I need to get that. I can't do it anymore. Okay. So, we got another plastic bag empty, and I'm not going to use it. So, what should I do with these guys? I don't want to throw them out, but you can't use them for food once you use them for doll clothes. So, I don't know what to do. I mean, that kind of little... I mean, it's just a fucking plastic bag, Sandra. It's just a fucking Ziploc. And then, that's it for my headbands. And then I have this beautiful satin bag. Something for them. Oh, no, that's the cross. I need to get a necklace. I have no necklaces, guys. The one with my name, with the kids' names broke, and then I just have the charms. So I've been searching for a chain that'll fit the charms. And then this cross necklace that I had, it didn't break, but it just kept laying awkward on my neck. I didn't like it. So I tried it as a little bracelet, and I like the way it dangles. So I've been wearing it like that, doubled. But I miss having like something on my neck, even if it's like a little fake thing. Like, I've been looking at more, earrings, like heart earrings like this for Valentine's. They have cute Valentine's necklaces too, or ones with just hearts on it. So I don't know. I got to look for something because I just feel bare. I feel bare here. Anyway, so these are, all the little hair bows for Santina. So that will stay in here. Yeah, and that's it. So we're going to put that in the bucket. And then I'll show you how it looks here. Okay. Just trying to make it all pretty. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Perfect fit. So I have the headbands, pacifiers, mittens, socks, booties, tights. Okay? And then that will go into there. But I'm going to leave it here for a second because I think there's some more stuff. There's some more stuff. How am I going to do this? All right. This is the onesie we're going to put on her. So I'll put that there. I'm just trying to reach the stuff that Anna had sent. Remember this headband. Love this. And then the purple socks. So yeah, all this has to go in too. See? So now I got to make more room. I might have to take this out and then just leave it in there as is. Wow, is it cold? Whoa, is it cold? I shut my heater off. Hold on one second. Okay, I shut my heater off when I'm doing videos because I feel like it makes too much noise for you guys. But sometimes it gets really, really cold in here. But I have my heavy sweater on, but my feet are freezing. I should have put socks on, but they don't fit. Oh my God, how embarrassing. Going to the doctor, urgent care, whatever, in the emergency room, I could not get on my socks and shoes. They would not go past my mid-foot. It wouldn't go over the hump of the swelling. So I had to take a pair of socks, cut the ankle part off, and then slit down the side of the sock so I could get it on, just so I had a sock under my shoe. And then my shoes, I had to take the laces out. I went to the bottom lace, and that was it. They're like Ked type shoes, like Keds. I had to take all the things out. Keds or like Converse, something like that. I don't know, like the little regular like sneaker looking shoes, but they're not real sneakers. They're just for walking, whatever. I had to take all the laces out, and I looked like such an idiot. It was horrible. It was horrible. Anyway, so we got these two headbands from Anna, so we're gonna put those in here as well. See, now I'm gonna have to make a lot more room. Move these over. All right, then we have this bib, but Honestly, I'm probably not going to use this. So I might, I don't know, put it on the silicone. This diaper we're going to put on her with her onesie. Why do I have another onesie here? I don't know. That's got to go in the drawer. Then her love bug outfit, which I think this is the one I want to change her into today. So we'll put that there. And then you know what? Then we need her purple socks and this headband. So we'll put these here because all that is for today. And then these socks will go in there. And then we have the pink fuzzy socks to go in there. Why does it say turn me around? Huh. Turn me around? I don't freaking know why it says that. I have no idea. I don't know. But this is another cute outfit. But this has to be put away. And then this is the other cute outfit. And that has to be put away. So, okay. So at least we got all the accessories. So this stuff. I was going to pause you guys, but I got it. All right. So that all that stuff's got to go in the drawers. And then this, I could just roll this up for now. I don't know what I'm going to do with this right now. We'll just roll it and put it in there. Okay? There. Now we got everything. And look at how pretty that looks, right? Those are definitely all my colors right there. For girls. You know, the boys are... I just showed you the boys one. So, all right. I don't think I could reach to put that in there right now. So, we'll just do that. Because I'm going to have to put what she has on in there anyway. The pacifier on top of that. So let's do this bunny. Honey. Let's do the bunny, honey. That's some more coffee there. I hope my scissors are here. Because the kids like to take my scissors on me. Okay, so we're just going to disconnect. I mean, I like it, but I don't know. The red just bothers me. So it may not bother some, you know, because Valentine's Day, and that's what this is meant to be for. But like I said, I don't like the red. And if I'm gonna get, you know, I won't put it next to them. I want her to be able to use it. So, snippity snip. Hope I don't open up the heart. No, we got it. All right. We got it. Is there another piece here? Or no? It's in the heart. There it is. Okay. Oh, there's another piece. Yep. In the meantime, I'm getting myself full of fur, which is... absolutely great. So we'll just cover it like a little robe. All right. Back to being serious. I have heart surgery over here. All right. All right. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, huh? I used to love that song. Everybody listen to Meatloaf in their younger years? I used to listen to him all the time. Oh my God. 2 out of 3 in bed. Paradise by the Dashboard Light. That was a favorite karaoke song of me and my mother's. We would sing that all the time. Along with Rod Stewart's Maggie May. That was another favorite karaoke we used to sing together. And of course, can't forget about Sonny and Cher, I Got You, Babe. That was another favorite one that we would sing all the time. Probably make complete fools of ourselves, but we had fun doing it. Now me and Danny sing that song, I Got You, Babe. And he knows all the words. That was a very meaningful song to me and my mom. And Maggie May as well. She loved that song. And yeah, Paradise by the Dashboard Light. Oh my God, we used to go crazy with that song. People probably thought we were crazy. But like I said, we had loads of fun. It was loads of fun. We would sing any song really, but those were favorites. You know, those were top favorites. There were others, but those are the ones that come to mind right now. Oh man, what is going on? The little red thread, I gotta get that out. But we got the heart, and I think, did I do good or what? I think I might have put a hole in the heart. Yeah, a little bit. It's alright, Jason could sew it, it's just a little bit. But that's cute. That's a furry little pink heart. And hey, you could use this. I am gonna use this little pillow as soon as Jason sews that up. I'm gonna put this for Nina to lay on for Valentine's Day. My mini silicone, that would be perfect for her. So see, it's not a wasted heart. It's still going to be there. And then this ribbon, I'm sure I could do something with this ribbon. So that came off easy. So we'll do something with that. This would definitely go in Santina's hair. That would be really pretty, actually. Okay. And then we just have... I want to make sure that I didn't make a hole in the bunny at all. No. Nope. All right. We did good. We did good. We did good, little bunny. Yeah, there's another thread here. I don't know. I can't see where it's at, though. I can't see where it comes out of. Oh, wait. I feel the knot. I feel it. I guess I could do this later. Nobody wants to see me trying to pull a thread. Oh, there we go. Got it. See? Okay. So then it's just this side. See the little red thread? I think that's the part that I got from the heart. And so you must have a thread here where you were holding it. But I'm not going to worry about that because the red is off. Most of it. Most of it. All right. I watched that movie last night. I have 5 minutes left. I wasn't able to watch the very ending, of course, of what actually happens in the end. If you're gonna watch the movie, you have to watch it without any children at the house, because let me tell you, they have it as like a thriller horror movie, okay? And there are some, obviously, you know, horror parts in it. But, however, I have never ever seen a horror movie like that. I mean, I remember Child's Play had a lot of sex in it, but this was like close to pornographic. I mean, it was bad. I mean, from the start, the opening scene alone was like, it reminded me of, I'll tell you what it reminded me of in a second. Have you guys ever seen, come on, stop being stubborn here. Have you guys ever seen the movie Last House on the Left? Now, I'm not talking the remake, although I did see the remake and I thought it was stupid, okay? I'm not going to keep cutting this bunny's fur. I don't know what had happened. Anyway, it's going all over the place. Anyway, I'm talking about the original Last House on the Left, okay? If you've seen it, you know. If you don't, then go watch it. All right? Without kids. Okay? Adults only. It reminded me of that scene where I'm not going to say too much because I know a lot of viewers don't want to hear this, but it reminded me of the scene where they have the girls, they have the girls by the lake. I don't know. For some reason, it just reminded me of that. And this was very extreme, though. Although it kind of the plot, I mean, kind of not the plot. It just had that vibe, I feel. It was a little eerie to me, and also I feel like they added a lot of stuff in there that, like, I get the plot. I get the idea. Okay, it was a cool idea, whatever. But like all that sex did not need to be in there. Like it kind of was overboard. It was overkill. It was like, what am I watching? Right? It was kind of questioning, what am I watching here? I thought this was supposed to be a horror thriller movie. And I think a lot of, and now that I look back, because again, me and Sherry were talking about this yesterday. We're talking about all the because she was saying her brother is heavily into, or her son, her older son maybe, is heavily into the horror stuff, and she gave me the name of this one movie. I forgot, Sherry, and I looked it up when we were on the phone. I was like, hell no, I can't watch that. I cannot watch that shit. Like, not in today's day. Maybe back then, yes. Now, I'm one that grew up on Nightmare on Elm Street, Child's Play, Jason and Michael Myers and, all that stuff, okay? Now, in most of those, maybe not so much Nightmare on Elm Street, but a lot of the Jason films and Child's Play and all that, they did have a lot of sex in it. And we didn't even realize then. Maybe not the first Child's Play, but as they kept making them, I feel like they kept adding more and more. I think a lot of I don't know. It was just a lot of, I guess, extra stuff that's like, I don't know. It's like, why? Why? There's like a little, I'm sorry, there's like a little knot in here. I just want to make sure it's not like anything sharp. So, the heck is it? I don't know. I think it's just part of the bunny. Yeah, Sandra, you're going to ruin the bunny. Yeah, I think it's just the knot of the bunny. Anyway, so he's looking good. So does anybody watch those horror movies? If you're interested, it's called Bone Lake, and it's on Netflix right now. It's a brand new movie on Netflix. Again, don't watch it if you like have a weak stomach, or if it's a good plot, it's a good storyline. I just feel like they added a lot of unnecessary scenes to it. But I get why they were doing it because it kind of goes with the plot, but I feel like it was just in excess. Okay, so you guys watch it if you want and let me know. But beware and be careful and be alone. Because it's definitely not one to put up on the TV and be like, all right, kids, come on. Or even like, I don't even think Jason would have watched that with me, to be honest with you. Because a lot of those movies he doesn't like, or he thinks they're too far out, or they're too much. He doesn't like all that, nasty shit, all that kind of. I don't like things that are like, I've told you guys this before, and that movie Sherry showed me was kind of like along that lines. I don't like anything like this one movie I couldn't watch, Hostel. I tried watching it, because everybody said it was a great movie. I couldn't. I could not get through it. I felt like I was going to throw up. So I was like, nope, I'm not watching this. And I never, and they came out with a second one. I'm like, nope, I won't, I will not even begin to watch it. I had nightmares, terrible nightmares after that movie. And I didn't even watch the whole thing. So stuff like that I can't stomach anymore. But we were talking about Pinhead. I had a crush on Pinhead back in the day now. Hellraiser. That was Hellraiser movies. I loved those movies. There was something about those movies that were very intriguing. And I think back, it's like you're watching these as a kid. Like we were watching them at like 10, 11 years old. And we're like, oh, this is, whatever. And then I think like today's day, and I'm like, Danny wants to watch something that's slightly, whatever. And I'm like, no, hell no, you're not watching that. No way. And then I think, and Sherry agreed with me too, is that I think we do that as parents now because of the things we watched when we were younger. It's like, hell no. Okay. Our generation was totally different. We were brought up different. We had different, it was just a different time and place, right? That's not now, And so I feel that was part of our generation, our childhood, but not now. Not now. And I would never even, my kids would never sleep again. That song would be true on Freddy Krueger on Nightmare on Elm Street. They would never sleep again. I don't even know how I slept again after watching all those. But at the time that was it. That's what we did. That was what we watched. But anyway, so yeah, that movie, if you have the stomach for it, go ahead and watch it. I gotta watch the last 5 minutes of it later on. But yeah, it's pretty crazy, especially the opening scene, guys. Just warning you, the opening scene is cray cray. Okay. I almost shut it off seeing the opening scene because it just was really gruesome. Okay. The opening scene is bad. Just a warning. But after that, the story gets nice. It's a nice story. And then it kind of gets very like edge of your seat. Then there's a big twist, that kind of stuff. Then it gets gory at the end, towards the end, But yeah, it's a new movie. I tried it, whatever. What else was I going to tell you? There was something else about the movie. Oh, hey, Lisa, my sister. She just sent me a reel of something. Last House on the Left. Has anybody seen that original movie? I want to know if anybody else has seen that. Not the remake, the original. Because let me tell you, my mother allowed me to watch that with her and my uncle when I had to be like 8 years old, 9 years old. And I couldn't even comprehend what the fuck was happening. And I think my mother purposely had me watch that movie to scare the fucking shit out of me about going with strangers or asking a stranger. Because it starts off with these two girls and they go to a club or a bar or something. This was in the 70s, okay? And they go to a bar or club or something, and then they're walking down an alleyway back home. In the dark, they're drunk, and the one friend says she has to pee really bad. And two guys happen to be hanging out on one of their porches in the alleyway smoking a cigarette. And one was smoking something else. And I guess they passed, and then the guy was like, oh, hey, what are you girls doing? You want to come in? And then the one friend was like, oh, well, I really have to pee bad. Let's just go and let me pee, and then we'll leave. And the other friend was very hesitant. She was like, no, we're not going in there. But the other girl was like talking to the guy, flirting with him. And he was like, hey, you want some of this, And he's like, we got more inside, trying to lure them in. And, as a drunk teen, okay, I get it. You got to pee. You're not suspecting anything. But you go in there and they didn't let them out. And there was a bunch of them in there. A bunch of guys, one girl in there. And they were just stoned and laughing and started groping them, wouldn't let them leave, and then they eventually kidnapped them and took them in a van. It was a whole big thing, okay? I want to say in the end, these motherfuckers got what they deserved, but I don't want to tell the whole story, okay? But if you're into something like that, it's a good movie if you're into a movie like that, but I think my mother put it on to kind of scare the shit out of me. into not going with strangers. I think that was her idea of, okay, watch this, and then you'll never want to do that. You know? But yeah, anyway, I watched the remake of it just to see if it was the same thing. And it was, I feel like the remake was very low key compared to the original. So, anyway. So my bunny is done. Woo! Oh, we're gonna put this around him. I really want to put this on him. Okay. Anyway, does anybody have any recommendations for a good movie? I'm always looking for movies, guys, or a show, a series. Christina always is good with the series. She gave me a couple of good ones, which I wanted my sister to watch. The one, We Were Liars. Oh my God. That was such a good series. And let me tell you, if you like a twist and a turn and something you're not expecting, that is surely the movie, the series to watch, because it was so. I still can't believe the ending. Still can't believe it. I'm still in shock with that, Christina. I think that was crazy. I will always recommend The Handmaid's Tale if you have not watched that. That is an excellent series to watch. And also You on Netflix with Crazy Joe Goldberg. But of course, I have to also say The Handsome, because he is very handsome. But, you can't. He's also a serial killer, just so you know. But he's still hot. See, that's how you get in trouble. That's what my mother was trying to tell me. Anyway, that's also a really good series. Edge of your seat, twists, turns, ups, down. It's really crazy. Really crazy. Very entertaining. Very entertaining, especially because he's in it. Anyway, so I think he looks adorable, or she. But that's so cute. I think it matches are really, really cute. And see, I made her from a Valentine's plush to just a regular little Peter Cottontail. So that's cute. So I'm going to keep that. That's going to be hers. But it does shed a lot. I'm realizing it sheds. So I don't really want to put it on her, like next to her, holding her clothing. Because look, I'm pretty sure I'm full of stuff now. But where are we going to put the bunny? Let's put him over here. We'll put him over there. All right. So next steps. So this doesn't have tags. That doesn't have tags. I'm going to bring the baby on. Let me just organize this because we are going to dress her. I'm just looking at the time. So we got to take this off of here. Okay. So is anybody else expecting a baby soon? Or did you order a baby? I know Michelle Hatton is waiting for her baby. I know she's slowly paying him off, but that baby's going to be gorgeous, Michelle. I can't wait to see pictures. Definitely going to be worth the wait. A lot of people are able to do that and be patient. I am not one of those. I'm not one of those. I mean, listen, the longest I could probably wait would be, I would say, maybe a month and a half, 2 months from when I order it. Unless I know it's like a pre-order or you're waiting for a kit. So like, I would say the most I could wait is I would say 4 to 5 weeks. Once I know Anna has the kit. I can't be more patient than that. I just can't do it. I just can't, because by that time my focus and my mind is and I can't find the right word. My attention maybe is on something else already, and I can't focus on that. And then I'm like, no, I don't want that anymore. So I need it to be, you know what I'm saying, like in a time frame. This is adorable. It's going to look adorable on her. Little love bug. Oh, we got to get this. And this is adorable, little crop top. She's going to look adorable. Leilani could probably fit in this as well. And I like that I have a couple more outfits now a little more casual than the other ones. I don't know what. Oh, here. You know, I threw those on the floor, and I'm gonna have to vacuum because otherwise somebody's gonna step. Okay, so we're gonna put her in that. But first we gotta put her in a onesie, which I don't know why I have two of them out, but are they both the same? Yeah, Gerber newborn. Look a little different. I don't know. Okay. So we got that. We got her diaper. That goes on first. Then the onesie. Then the outfit. Then the socks and headband and pacifier. So we're just going to make sure everything's set up correctly so that now... Oh, and also we're going to need those tag questions. Okay. So I'm going to bring her on and then we're going to start the tag as we dress her. So let's do this. Let me put this for the baby. Okay. Come on, my little sweetheart. And we are going to do a name reveal. Now, as you see, I have not yet changed her since the box opening. The kids had off yesterday, so I was spending time with Danny and doing things, and so didn't have time for babies yesterday. I didn't even pick her up yesterday. I mean, I looked at her in the bassinet with Jack, but that was about it. And she does have a name, so we're going to do a little name reveal before we dress her. So after the video, I did come up with another name. And while I thought that I was gonna stay with that name, I really feel that let's do the vote. So on the under the video, under her unboxing video, I got 6 votes for McKenna, and I got 6 votes for Danielle/Daniela. So a couple people said Danielle, and the rest said Daniela. So so my vote breaks the tie, basically. Okay, and the other name I had thought of, which I'm not naming her, but the other name that I had thought of was Hannah. And I do think she looks like a Hannah. She could be a Hannah. But I don't want to name her that. So I think I'm going to go with my original thought, and that is Daniela. So, well, that's not my original thought was McKenna, right? But I'm probably going to use that name down the line somewhere. I just don't think it fits her properly. So her name is Daniela. And I picked a middle name so that she would have the same initials as Danny. So Danny's initials are DJ. And I thought that he might use that nickname growing up, but he still might, who knows, but he likes Danny best. And when I call him Daniel, he doesn't like it. He said, Daniel's not my name. Why did you name me Daniel? You should have just named me Danny. And I said, well, Danny, that is your name. That's a nickname for Daniel. And he said, but no, you should have just put my name, Danny. I don't know why you did that. Anyway, so, yeah, DJ is his initials. So I picked something with a J for her middle name. And so please welcome. Here's her official name reveal. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't know what the hell that was. Sandra, come on. All right. So her name is Daniela Jolene. So please welcome Daniela Jolene to my nursery. And so she has the same initials as Danny, DJ. I'm not going to call her DJ, though. I always think of Full House with DJ, so we're not going to do that. So her name is Daniela Jolene, and I think that suits her very well. So, we are going to start the tag as we dress the baby. Okay. Now, again, this tag is, from Kitty over at, Kitty's Dolls and Collectibles. And it is hashtag a gentle start if you would like to join in the tag questions. There's only 5 questions, but I talk a lot on each question. So this is good for me, Kitty, because even though it's only 5 questions, I'm going to probably be talking about them for an hour. So it's good. It's good for me. All right. So speaking of Christina, we have to come up with tag questions for Valentine's Day. Jason already came up with some for us. So I hope you guys are working on it. I didn't come up with nothing yet. We're going to have to work together on this one. Okay. So, the first question is, which piece from your collection brings you the most comfort? So we'll answer that as we start dressing her. I'm going to try and dress her holding her, okay? I would say, hey Lisa, my sister keeps sending me stuff. So I would have to say, I think that's a hard question. I think that's a double-ended or double-sided. I don't know. Oh, Sandra, where's your brain? Where's your brain at here? It's just what it means. It's either a double-ended or double-sided question. Christ. Okay. Back to reality, Sandra. So the question, I feel, there's 2 sides to it. Fuck. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Because Jack, my reborn Jack, obviously is my go-to baby for comfort. However, I do not, like I said earlier, I do not hold these babies at nighttime, like when I'm about to fall asleep. I don't I go for my silicones, okay, for comfort reasons. So the question is for comfort, right? Right? Is that what the question was? What brings you the most comfort? Okay, so Jack brings me the most comfort in that he is obviously a portrait baby of my son. So when I look at him, I see my firstborn child. So it brings me comfort that I can still be able to see him in that sense as a baby. Now, as far as like holding a baby, and snuggling with the baby, you know, rocking the baby, all that kind of good jazz, I would say my silicones. And mostly it's Nathan. Okay, that's mostly. Does she have socks on? She has socks on. Anna always puts socks underneath. I think that's like a trick to keep the sleeper on, right, Anna? I think that's why. But I didn't know she had socks on, so that's a nice surprise. Now I got another pair. Look at this. Oh, and you know what? I think these striped socks match the striped mittens, so that's cute. Those are really cute. Anyway, so, yes, so Nathan, look at this girl. Come on, hold up your head, honey. Let's go. Nathan brings me the most comfort at nighttime and stuff like that. To squeeze them and squish them and throw them around. No. I don't throw them around. I'm sorry. I'm just getting a silly mood. So yeah. So there's my 2 answers. So comfort, I guess, for looking at one of them, and the other comfort is holding and squishing and, you know, having the play factor for that one. So that is my answer to number 1. And this is a Carter's Just One You. This, I didn't realize. Look, this has butterflies all over. Look, Amanda has blue and purple butterflies all over it. That's cute. That's really cute. I might have to send that to you with the pacifier. Okay. Next question, as we put on her, I'm going to definitely have to lay her down to do, let me lay her down to do her diaper and stuff, because there's no way I'm going to be able to change her diaper here. I mean, not that she needs to change a diaper, and I would just put this on her, but I want to put on one of the new balloon diapers on her. Oh, I got it caught. Wow, Anna, this body's nice. I don't think Jack has this type of body. Wow, this is really smooth. Oh, I like it. Is it different, Anna? I think this is different from Jack. Anyway, okay. Let's see. Number 2. How do you slow down and enjoy your hobby? Well, that's a difficult question. That is definitely a multi-sided question. For me anyway. So I know some people are gonna have direct answers to this. I don't. Anyway, I would say, how do I slow down with that? I would say the most important one is sharing with friends, because if I do a lot of oh my gosh, her head. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Daniela. I send a lot of pictures to friends, and I post on Instagram pictures once I have the babies all dressed up or on an occasion. I used to do a lot more Instagram than I do now, to be honest with you, because I just all my time and effort and energy goes into YouTube nowadays. So I do still post occasionally, but just not as much as I used to. But that definitely helps to slow down because you're enjoying your babies and posting pictures. So that's a big one. I feel like sharing with friends helps, to kind of slow that down as well. It doesn't help when, when you keep sharing pictures on reborns.com. Oh, look at this one, look at that one. That doesn't help. But, oh, this diaper looks adorable on her. So definitely the friends aspect of it. And also, I would say buying new outfits here and there when you can, or, dressing them in something different to kind of keep the look new, so you don't feel like you have to go buy another one. Although, I mean, that question is like, for some of us, a lot of us, I mean, dog collectors, let's face it, we're always looking for a new one, or you always see one you want. So I guess, also how you slow down is you don't have the money. You just don't have the money to do it. I mean, I know a lot of people use credit cards. A lot of people have the extra funds to do it. A lot of us don't. A lot of us are dead ass broke. And you buy that one baby and you're one and done. You can't do anymore. Some of us can do a couple babies in a row and then you wait all the rest of the year long, and that's kind of like what I do. I can only, for now, I mean, it's still a stretch, but that's why I'm getting these next 2, and then I'm done for until the holidays, probably, because there's other things that money needs to go for. There's Danny's birthday in April. I have, other obligations and other things that I got to take care of. And so, and also that's around the springtime is when we do spring cleaning and we kind of get things from around the house to refresh the house, new stuff, new throw rugs, new covers for the couch, or I don't know, maybe something, for the patio. Cause then the springtime comes, I'd like to get Danny patio toys, like for outside, his chalk and his toys that he plays with out there. Just other things. Okay, his birthday, like I said, is in April. And then, Mother's Day. Mother's Day is iffy. I may get one in Mother's Day. Not sure about that this year. But that's my maybe month is May. But then, the summer, is here, and the kids need summer clothes, and then I have my two teenagers' birthdays in August, back to school clothes and book bags and all that stuff is June, July, August. That's those months are consumed with that type of stuff. And then right after that stuff, I start Christmas in September, full on. So there goes the rest of the year. So the holidays, I may get one for my birthday or Christmas. I used to get one for each, but just can't do it. So that's why it may seem in like the beginning of the year that, oh, Sandra's getting a lot of dolls. She's getting doll after. It's only these first 3 months or so, and then the rest of the year is shot. So the answer to that is you just don't have the funds. That's my answer. It's just you just don't have it to do. You could sit there and drool all day if you want, but if you don't have, a pot to piss in, as Jason likes to say, then you just don't have it. I forgot how my father-in-law used to say it. Something about, I don't want to say it wrong. If Jason was out here, I'd ask him. I don't know. I can't remember it. But yeah, basically that's the answer to that. So let's get her onesie on before I get to the next question. So, yeah, I think this is hard to do. You know what? I got to take her off here because I have this cushion on here to make it higher, but it's just slippery and she's slipping off. So that's why. So now she won't slip off. Okay. I still gotta be careful here. Oh. Guys, I'm gonna pause you for a second. Let me get her onesie on. Okay, guys, I got her shirt on. Still gotta put the pants. But I'm thinking this is a little big for her. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I didn't get the whole outfit on yet and fix it right. But I feel like the shirt, I don't know, was a little drowning on her maybe. Because I know it's made to be that way, like a crop top, like wider shirt. But I don't think it really does anything for her. So that I don't think is going to work. But, you know what I'm saying? Like she already looks really big fit. I don't know. Let's get the pants on and see. Anyway, so, I know, look, that to me is like a football player or something. I don't know if I could do this outfit, but we'll try. Anyway, so yeah, I used to not like, we're going to continue with the tag. But I just wanted to say that I used to not like, or not really enjoy change chats all the time. But I gotta say, I've come to really love them now. I think it's a matter of the person you watch, really. And if you are into them in the first place, like that you watch them regularly, or maybe it's their voice, or maybe it's the way they, change the dolls, or the outfits they use, the clothing they have. It could be anything. Some people put music to it. Some people talk a lot, I like it because they're not all the same. Each person has their own story to tell, right? Each person has their own uniqueness, their own way of doing things, and their own way of making their change in chats, making them exciting, And I'm not saying every change in chat is exciting. That's not what I mean. You may come across a couple that you just don't vibe with, and that's okay. You change the channel, right? But for the most part, the people that I watch regularly, and they do change in chats, I think it's interesting because no two chats are ever the same, right? No two changes are, because you're changing your baby into a different outfit. You may see an outfit that you like, that you want, or you may see a headband that they put the baby on and you're like, oh, wow, where could I get that? They may talk about something that you relate to. You may learn something in the chat about the person. You may learn something about yourself. I mean, I think they're just a really nice way to get to know someone as well. So, I think they're really cool and they're really awesome. And I never really did a lot of them, but I'm starting to because I think, like I said, that it's a really cool way to get to know someone, to get to learn about their dog collection, to learn about them. Um, I think it says, a lot about a person if you're not willing to learn, right? You're not willing to listen and to hear other people's experiences and, hear other people talk about their dolls and where they got them and where they got their outfit from and what it is, and just a bunch of things that you can, get out of the change in chats. And so I think it's a really important video to make and to watch within the Dolly community. So I just wanted to put that out there because that was on my mind. So I just wanted to say that. And that's all I'll say about that. What is that now on you? Okay. So, okay. Let's put her socks and the headband and mittens and see where we're at because as of now, I mean, she looks cute in a certain position, but I feel that this is kind of too baggy for her. I just don't want her to look, like I said, like football player like. And then these, obviously, like, you can't put socks over that. I might have to put booties on her because the socks have to go underneath. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't put them over the jogging pant. Yeah, that doesn't look right. Okay, so we're going to do that. And then I have to find some mittens that go with this because I didn't have... Anna forgot my mittens, Anna. You know what? I think I may have told her because she was saying that she couldn't find the girl mittens. And I may have told her it's okay, just don't send the mittens. I may have said that. Because usually she'll send them. So it might have been just my fault. My fault on that one. But we'll, yeah, it's hard to find mittens. I agree. If anybody knows of a good place to get some mittens, please let me know. I mean, I did get a pretty decent set from Walmart on clearance. Oh, my baby. Let me see. We got to get mittens. Oh, maybe it'll work. Maybe it'll work. She does look cozy. I just didn't want her to look big. Let's see. Oh, my baby. Let's find you mittens, little girl. Yeah, I don't have anything that matches with this except these. So we're going to have to go with these. So you've seen what I have. I have 3 pairs of mittens, and I got to make them work, And see, so this can go over the onesie to stay on, but then we got to put... I know, I'm sorry, guys. Her arm looks really bad and awkward there. And the Cuddle Babies, it's hard to dress them sometimes because you need to make sure that the line of the sleeve... So there should be a line on the inner sleeve. Not the inner sleeve. There's a line on the shirt that should be on the inner part of their arm so that their arm lays flat and not, stuck up or twisted. So you want to make sure that that's like that. Okay, I'm not too fond of this, but we got to go with what we got. So that's what we're going with. All right. All right, there we go. So she's all done now. Let's see how she looks. And then we're going to finish the tag. All right, not bad, not bad. I mean, it's just got to be adjusted correctly, once I lay her down. I don't like the big shoulder look. I really don't. but it's a cute outfit. It is. So we'll just cuddle her up here. I'm going to see your love bug outfit, girl. Love bug. You see, I don't like this look. I don't like all this extra here. See that? I don't like that. But if you tuck it under, you'd be good. All right. Okay. I think that's what Jem does. Right, Christina? She tucks it under. All right. So, we'll just have her here like this. All right. Less is more. Put that into there. Okay, so the rest of the tag, here we go. Oh, you can take your pasty off. Everybody wants to see your beautiful face. Okay. Here you go, Daniela. My Daniela. My little Daniela. She's so cute. All right. But see, now when I say this, see, guys, I'm always messing with myself, man. When I say Daniela, now I'm thinking it sounds like yell, like yella, like yellow. And I don't like yellow. You see my brain, how that works? Like, no. Now I can't name her Daniela. Oh my God, this is... I don't know what to name her. I will tell you what else. I was thinking of Carmela. She looks a lot like my niece, I feel. Because I was trying to think of who she looks like. She does look a lot like my niece. Carmela is a cute name too. I like that. So we might go with Carmela. I don't know. She looks like Italian. She does look Italian. But I'm trying to think of a good name for her. I really am. Carmela is cute. We'll see how it goes. But for now, we're going to call her Laura. Okay? Or we'll call her Love Bug. Anyway. Me and my brain, guys. You see how that worked? Okay. So, number 3. What's your collection intention for 2026? Well, I kind of just explained that one, I feel. I don't have to go into that again. My intention is that I'm getting a doll in next month. And what are we in? In February for Valentine's Day. That's a boy. And that one is already with Anna, or on her, or it's going to be there any day now. And then I have a girl. I think it's going to be a girl. It looks like a girl, but I don't know until it's done. But I don't want to see it. So I don't know. It'll probably be a girl. And that one is in March sometime. So I'm getting those two. And then nothing in April, probably not May. June, July, August, September, October, November, maybe in November. If not, then December, probably, to get another reborn. That's for the authentic dolls, okay? That's my plan. So I get 2 more this year until the holiday season. And then we'll see if I get one or not. So that's my plan, 2 more of these. Then, I don't know. I might get another silicone. I don't know if... I don't have an intention to buy one right now. But because they're on the cheaper side, and then I kind of feel like once I can't get the reborns for a while, I kind of switch to the silicones because they're much more affordable, and then, so that may happen. I don't know. And eventually I would like another toddler, maybe, to go with Santina. I'm really not sure. I would love her to have a friend. I love pairing the dolls. I love doing that. But I just haven't gotten around to it, So we'll see what happens. That's my goal. That's my plan. there you go. Number 4. Do you focus on trends when collecting? Okay, now this is a hard one. No, not really. No, I don't. No, I don't. I feel like when a new doll comes out, and this is kind of how I felt with Laura. When a new doll comes out, everybody goes crazy. You know, unless it is a kit that's like, wow, like I have to have it. There's no way. And I have the money to get it at the time. Okay. And that's kind of like what happened with the one I'm getting in March. It's a brand new kit. And so it sold out in minutes, Anna said, in minutes. And so I wanted to make sure that I got one because she's beautiful and she sold out already. So so unless it's something like that, I don't usually go for what's trending. Like the pickles came out, everybody went pickle crazy. Pickle nuts. Now, I love pickles, like the pickles you eat. The doll itself, I was never interested in. I didn't think it was, wasn't my taste in a doll. But everybody was going crazy for it. Okay. I didn't hop on that pickle train. I still have not hopped on it, even with a replica. I don't like it. There's been plenty of other ones. I feel like Levi is another one. No offense to anybody that has Levi. He's a cute kit, but I wouldn't, it's not a kit that I would want because for the simple fact that so many people have that kit. I think that was one of the first kits to come out ever as a replica as well, along with Rosalie. So, I think that stuff like that, I don't like having things that everybody else has. I kind of like doing my own thing. So I want my channel to be unique. I want to have things that other people don't. Sometimes there are things that I see on other people's channels that I love and I look up and want to get. So it just really depends. But as far as the dolls go, I would say no. I don't go with the trends usually. I will get dolls that appeal to me. I'm not saying that like there's not popular kits that I have gotten or that I do like. I'm just saying that I won't usually follow what everybody else is getting at the time. That's why I waited so long for Laura as well. Honestly, this kit, like I said, never appealed to me either. Until Amanda made them. I'm just going to say it. Until Amanda made hers, that's when it caught my eye. That's when I really said, that kid is actually cute, and why have I overlooked it so long? And then, like I said, when it popped up that Anna had one, I was like, okay, I'll try her, because she does it in the style that I love, so, and that's that, it just, the timing was right and I did, and I'm so happy I did. She's so cute. She's so unique looking. I love that. I really do love that. She doesn't have the normal baby face that you see a lot of, or a lot of the ones that I get, because my babies usually have the the cheeks that are for days, and you never know, one of those might become. Oh my God, Julie. Oh my God. Jules Loves Dolls just posted a video. I believe it's of an unboxing. I just got an alert. Oh my God, Julie. Oh my God. I can't wait to watch it. It has been so long since you posted a video, but I'm happy you did. And I'm going to shoot over there to watch it right after mine's done. I hope you're doing well. Anyway, so, yes. So I'm happy that I got her. She has that different look. She's not like the regular look of a doll, but she's beautiful. She's so unique. Okay. And number 5, we are down to the last question. See how long that took me, Kitty? You see how long it took me to answer 5 questions? But I'm happy. I love this tag, okay? I know I have to remember to put the hashtag in the description, right? Or in the title. I might have to ask Christina about that because I'm not sure. I don't usually do a lot of these. I always, if I do it, I don't usually put the hashtag, but I have to remember that. Okay. And then number 5, what is one piece in your collection that you'll always keep no matter what? Okay. Jack. Jack. I will always keep him. And it's for the, look at my hair in the back there, for the simple fact that that's my son. You know, that is a portrait baby of my oldest son, Jack, when he was born. And I could never part with it. I did at one point, at a silly point in my life, when there was too many things going on with me, too many things going on in my head, too many people saying this. I thought about it for a split second when I seen another doll on Reborns that I felt may have looked a little bit more like him because it had the rooted hair just like the hair he had. And the face was painted the same and it was a different kit. But it was full limb and it was way expensive. It was way expensive. And so there was no way I could get it. She was willing to do a layaway, but she wanted like half down. So in a split second, I was going to sell this one to put the deposit on the new one. Good thing I did not, and that I had people to tell me, no, don't do it. Because they're coming home.
Yep.
Hide those cookies, because I don't want them going crazy.
Oh, yeah, okay.
You could hide them right here. No. Don't put them up there. Don't put them up there.
You said to hide them.
Yeah, I'll hide them.
Here.
I'll hide them.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
Where are you putting them?
I'm not putting them. I'm putting something else away.
Can you put them under here and then
Sure.
cover them with that?
I shall cover them.
Come on.
I shall hide
You're a
them.
freaking cookie monster.
I am not. It's freezing in here.
Okay, you could put the heat on. Okay, so, yeah. So for a split second, I was like, you know, and then I thought about it. Good thing I did with the help of others. And they were like, no, don't do it. You're going to regret this. Don't do it. And then, I was going to, put the doll on layaway, get it, and then see the difference in them before selling one of them. But I didn't get around to doing that either. I think I kind of, at that point, I was like, no, that's, you know, Sandra, no, what are you doing? You know, you've had this baby for 6 years now, or whatever it was. Yeah, 23. Yeah, 5 years. So, she is absolutely gorgeous. I love her. And now I can't, babe, I need a new name.
You do?
Yeah, I need a new name for this baby because I thought I was going to name her Daniela. But when I said it, I messed my head up because Daniela, and it sounds like yellow and the color I hate. So I don't want to name her that anymore. So should I just name her Jolene?
Go ahead. Yeah, I like that.
Because that was going to be her middle name anyway, and JoJo. Or I was thinking Carmela.
Carmela?
Yeah. I don't know. She looks Italian to me, and I think she needs an Italian name. Jolene is cute, but I don't think that's Italian.
How about Katya?
That's Russian, Katya. Tatiana. That was the girl. Oh my God, that was the girl's name, Christina, that lived with Gary. I don't know if you're around there or you take that cab or whatever, but that was the girl, Tatiana. Remember, I was trying to tell you one day about the Russian girl that lived with him, and anyway, that was her name. Couldn't think of it then. No, I'm not naming her that. What? What was the other one?
I don't know. I said Lucretia.
No, Lucretia. How about Natalia is cute. But no, can't do that. Can't think of it, no. I need a real nice Italian girl's name. Elisa, I know you can help me with this. Elisa is my Italian friend from Italy. So she always tells me about all the Italian stuff. So she could come up with a name, I'm sure. And girl, you write into me this morning telling me all these things, and I'm like, I'm getting so excited. So excited. But I don't want to say anything yet, but I can't wait. I really can't wait. I don't know. I need it, like I said, I need a really good girl Italian name. I don't know. Raffaella. Donatella. I can name her Nutella. Oh, the kids are home. Hey, what's that?
Clothes.
Clothes?
Yeah.
From where?
School.
The school got you clothes?
Yeah. What kind of clothes? Job clothes.
Oh, interview job clothes. That's nice. How'd they know your measurements?
Can I see?
How'd they know your measurements?
Hold on.
Okay, well, it's nice that they gave you clothes. And I'd love to see what they got you. I mean, that's nice that the school helps out. It is, but I knew nothing of this. I like to be kept in the loop. You know, Jack's growing up so fast. Jack's, like I said, he's going to be 18 in August. So I feel like this year he has grown. He's gotten like, right? I feel like Ethan too this year though. I feel like that Ethan definitely has a man voice now. Hey Alicia. Definitely, I don't know why I screamed like that. Sorry. Hey Alicia. I got excited when I seen you. Yes, I am doing a video today, girl. I'm on it right now. So we were just talking about Italian names. Oh, I'm acting like that interrupted. Italian names. I need a girl Italian name. Please shoot them in the comments. I really need a nice Italian name for this girl because every time I look at her, all I think of is that she's Italian. Hey.
Hey.
Hey, in your man voice.
Hey.
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 How was school?
It was good.
It was good, Stitch?
Allah.
Uh-huh. How was English? How was English, eh? Yeah. Just turn the other way. No. You could see the cereal, but the cereal is not going to see you until tomorrow morning. All right? I'm on a video, babe. Please remember. So we're not going to talk about any personal stuff right now about the kids' school. All right? We'll talk about it after my video. Anyway. So, anyway. So I need an Italian name for this girl. So cute. Look at this. Love bug. Look at her outfit, babe. It's cute. Do you think it looks too big for her?
I can't see.
I don't know. Do you think it looks too big for her?
A little bit.
I
It's
think
nice.
yeah, it's cute, but I think in here it looks a little big. Come up with some Italian names, will you? How about Marinade? Mozzarella. What we can name her? I got a mod. Oh my gosh. They say we say it that way, and over here they say, how do they say it?
What?
Calamari?
I don't know. That's what calamari.
Calamari? Yeah, we don't say it that way.
Calamari.
Right. But you know what? That's the way we were brought up. You know, that's the way we remember our parents saying it, you know? And so that's how we say it. Right. But our kids aren't going to say it that way because they don't, you know, we don't really, you know, we say words here and there, you know, but we don't really talk like that all the time. So they don't really pick up on that. you know, and like we used to get a lot. I was thinking of these words that we used to get as a kid, like stunad. One was always said, right? You stunad.
Nod, yeah.
What was another one?
Wish I was.
Fresh. Oh my god. What was the other one? Oh, and another word that my parents, well, my mom, everybody, my grandmother, especially my grandmother and my great grandmother, they used to say you're being fresh, and that would mean you're being bad. You know, you're being fresh. I don't know if anybody still uses that anymore, but that's what we got growing up. So if we were being bad, why you being fresh? Now the kids just use it as you're being fresh. Oh, I'm so fresh. I don't know what they use it for. I don't even know if that's actual word in today's language. The words, the vocabulary for today's teens are absolutely crazy. Okay? I mean, absolutely nuts. Like the clock it, like I don't even know what that means. Does that mean it's cool? Like, I clocked that. Clock it. I mean, look, I'm trying to be in and cool, be the hip, cool mom over here. You know, I need to know all these cool new slang words, but it doesn't mean I like them, okay? I think a lot of them are like a stunad. But you know, that's their slang, that's their language. I don't know. It's a new time, but it's also a sad time, right? Because those days are over. So, oh yeah, did you put the soda in there? I would really like some soda with ice when I'm done. We hardly buy soda here, so when you get a bottle, it's like, yeah. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go because the kids are home, and I want to see what clothes the school got for Jack. But that was very nice. They got him clothes to go on job interviews, I guess. So that was really nice. Anyway, so please, here is my baby, and she is again nameless. So somebody please, I want you to drop a bunch of names in the comments below, please. Italian girls' names, please. A bunch of Italian girls' names. Who?
Angelina?
No, I don't like that. Angelina, no. That just reminds me of Angelina Jolie. That name always reminds me of her. So no. Anyway, I know you're trying to help, babe. I know you're trying to help. All right. No, I'm telling my viewers to drop comments for names. Okay, drop comments for names, and also let me know how you like her outfit. If you think that it's a little too big for her, I'm thinking like this, you know. And everybody's probably saying to me, Sandra, we all know you're going to change her after the video because you're just not happy with the outfit. I guess I can tell myself that, right? No, I'm going to keep her in it for a little while, at least for today. Because I think if I pose her in a certain way, it'll be all right. Like, just tuck it, you know. We're going to do some tucking, like Jem. But yeah, drop some names in the comments below. And tell me if you like her outfit or not, or you think it's too much for her, too big. And yeah, just drop comments. I love reading comments, guys. You know that by now. I love reading them all. I answer every single comment, whether it's just a heart or an actual comment. I always read them all, and I always acknowledge everyone because everyone that comes to my channel is important to me. Everybody that takes the time to watch, everybody that takes the time to leave a comment. Look, I know these things take time because I do these things myself as well. I watch other videos, I leave comments, and it's so annoying when my comments sometimes don't show up, but I still leave them. Every video that I watch, I leave a comment to. And I know not everybody has to do that, and that's not what I mean, but I'm just that way. So when I watch a video, unless the exception is if you're on the big screen. If I put you on the TV, usually I won't leave a comment under that video because I'm watching you on the TV. But other than that, I leave a comment because I like people to know that I'm there. I like people to know that I've watched their video. So I think, you know, and it helps people as well. When you comment, it helps people, you know, to grow their channel. When you like, when you subscribe, please subscribe, guys, because listen, if you're not, just hit the subscribe button. It's real easy. Just press the button. We are so close, okay? And when we get to the 900 marker, we are going to have a giveaway, okay? And I haven't decided what that is kind of think we're going to do like a blind box. So basically, whoever wins, I'll kind of more cater to what they like, and then we can work out something within that amount, a prize amount. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but we'll probably do it that way. And then when I finally reach 1,000, if we ever get there, climbing the ladder slowly, if we ever get to 1,000, which I'm sure someday I will, but that's my goal too, is by the end of this year, hopefully I can reach 1,000. I'm hoping. But in the meantime, for 1,000, I'm going to do a doll giveaway. I don't know what doll. I don't know if, where I'm going to get it from. I don't know how. I don't know what it's going to be, but it will be a doll. So yeah, we got to get there. Come on, guys. We got to get there. 900 and we do a giveaway. I love doing giveaways, guys. I really do. So keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing. And yeah, don't forget to come back. So drop comments below and name suggestions for this little one. And I'll see you next time. Probably, what's today? Tuesday? See, now my week is all messed up, because if I don't do one tomorrow for hump day, then I do one Thursday, then I won't be doing a Friday chat again. And then I'll figure it out. I'll be back either tomorrow or Thursday. Okay? So one of those days. You'll either see me tomorrow or Thursday. Yeah, I'll see you then. So don't forget. Oh, I wanted to say, huge thanks to Kitty for this tag. I loved answering the questions. Thank you so much. And shout out to Janelle, Tina, Amanda, Christina, Suzanne, Sherry, Alicia, just everybody that comes to watch, and Elisa, can't forget Elisa, and everybody that comes to watch. Thank you so much. I love you all. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you next time on Little Meatballs Nursery. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.